Hey YouTube land, this is Dichondrus doing another action figure review, and this time it's for the 2018 Jurassic World Legacy line T-Rex from Jurassic Park. Now this is supposed to be the T-Rex from Jurassic Park 1. Basically the Mattel Legacy line is a nod to the original Jurassic Park movies, whereas then you have the Jurassic World Jurassic World Legacy Collection, then you have the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom line. Jurassic World Legacy Collection is not the original Jurassic Park line, so you have figures from the original Jurassic Park 1 all the way to 3. So you have Jurassic Park Lost World, and Jurassic Park 3. So far, only the human characters are from Jurassic Park 1. The dinosaurs are a mix between Lost World, Jurassic Park 1, and some are slated as being Jurassic Park 3 versions. And this is the Jurassic Park 1 style Rexy, or, well, T-Rex, or Rexy as she was known. And this is a fantastically designed dinosaur toy. When you do get her, in the box, you can see the box is actually a good bit smaller than she is. That's because her tail is unattached. Now, when you're putting the tail on, it does tell you that it's a one-time assembly, so when it's in, you can't take it back out without probably damaging the figure. So just be wary of that. But it is a really cool dinosaur. She has some great ball-jointed proportions. You can get some great posing out of her. Her action feature is this opening mouth. Now, I kind of wish it would lock into certain positions. You could press it and it would hold and lock some of it, so you could have her roaring when she's kind of walking forward. But that's only a minor nitpick. Sculpt wise and paint application wise, she's great. She doesn't have any kind of paint issues that I've found so far. I know some of the Mattel line figures have been having paint issues, especially with stuff like eyes and things like that. They've been having a few issues with them. But so far, Rexy here hasn't had any issues, or at least my version hasn't. What's also great is she has these rotating ankles, so it can give her a better stance for posing. Her legs do splay out and go forward and back, so they're really nicely done. Her arms are actually, if you can get them in shot, her arms rotate all the way around and have a joint go out to the side as well. So she is one of the most posable solid plastic dinosaurs I've seen in a long time. Her tail is on a ball joint once you have it clipped in, and she is fantastic. Just quickly going over the packaging, just a few things to note when you're taking her out of the box. Once you have these clipped off, there is, if you can see them in here, there's these little things on that attached to the bottom of her feet. I just flip her over, you can see the pegs there that hold her into place, so those need to be twisted. So your best option is opening it from this side and basically opening up the box and getting her unscrewed from the tray. So just a quick peek at the back of the box. There's not much to say on the back of the box. The only thing I will say is that this is the European edition. On the US edition, and I think the Canadian edition, as far as I've seen, there is actually an image down here in the corner of Alan Grant holding a flare, which they seem to have omitted from the European edition for some reason. I don't know why. Possibly because the figures haven't been released here yet. As you can see, there's Muldoon and Grant. That's the same Grant figure that they have in the image on the US one. And then you got the baby Rex and the Pachycephalosaurus, which is the Lost World dinosaur, and so is the baby T-Rex. They're both from the Lost World film, but as I said, the humans are all from the first film so far. Hopefully Mattel will expand the line and have the characters from the second film as well, like Sarah Harding and what's the guy again? The guy played by Vince Vaughn, and then you got the character played by Pete Postlethwaite, which you can never remember, the kind of hunter guy. So, just for scale reference, here she is next to Hasbro's not, was it last year's or 2016's version of the T-Rex. You can see the T-Rex is far more limited posability wise. It does have the similar jaw action feature, and if I flip her around, see, is one of the few T-Rexes from the actual Hasbro Lost World line that has no screw holes, which is interesting. So, but she has really weird feet, and she kind of tends to topple over a bit if you're not too careful with how you position her. So it is what it is. And then just for another scale comparison to the human figures, this is the Fallen Kingdom mercenary figure. So you can see scale up. Oop, already knocked him over. Scale up pretty nicely. And this is the second of the T-Rexes that are in the line. Just get him, so you can have her chomping down on him. There's 3 T-Rexes in the line so far that are like large scale. You got this one. We got the Thrash and Throw T-Rex, which is the electronic one, which is really cool. It has a feature where you manipulate the tail, and the head and neck section all move and do kind of like T-Rex style, no, the animatronic T-Rex style movement from the film. And then you have the super colossal T-Rex, which is basically a massive version of the T-Rex which can swallow figures and stuff, and there's a little portion on the bottom of the belly that will spit figures out. Very similar to the figure I'm going to compare this one with from the Kenner line. Now this one is a bit in rough shape, but here is the Bull Rex from the Lost World line. As you can see, it's in a it needs a good bit of cleaning. It's been in my collection for a good while, and it's gotten all this kind of dark moldy stuff kind of growing on it. But the old gimmick with this one was you could get her, or him, because it's the Bull Rex, to swallow figures, and then there's a slit here on the belly that it'd pop out of. Very similar to what the Colossal T-Rex is. In fact, I'd say the Colossal T-Rex is probably either similar scale to this or even bigger. So this one actually has roaring action. So all in all, really cool figure. One of the best T-Rex sculpts I've seen in a long while. Even though people have complained that the feet are a little bit large, which is understandable. It's designed that way so it has more stability on the feet for standing up and doing poses. So you can actually get some good posing out of her. So if I just bring the legs up, you can actually get her to do some really good posing. All in all, fantastic figure. I'm not sure what the price range on her over here. It's €25. In the States, I think she's actually cheaper. I think she's around the €19 or $19 mark. So she's really good. But all in all, I do recommend picking this figure up. So I hope you enjoyed my review, guys. As I said in my reviews, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll try and get back to any comments that I can if I see them. So cheers, guys. Hope you enjoyed the review.